Good morning, hello, happy Thursday. We're getting close to the end of the week. And let's see, everything is good here. Stay up. There we go. Okay. Sometimes I feel it's like hard to get like the window tiling effect to happen in Windows. I just wanted a window to go into like that top right corner. Um, and I can never like figure out what the right like order that I need to like move it to the left, now go into the half, now go into the top right. Yeah, but got that done. So now we can continue on here. Oh, I can also show the checkbox, the task again. Okay, so we are currently uh, sending a message, and only clients in the game can get it. Okay. So what we mean by that, let's set ourselves up here. If we cargo run, okay, so we're loaded on localhost 8000. We have this hello. I believe right now, every second something is thinking to send, but it's not going to unless somebody sends something. So I wonder if actually it would make sense for us to like do a post here, except I don't have it like, we haven't like set anything up due to CORS purposes, which is fun. But okay, so if I move you over here, we have you set up. Let's pull you back down. And we can do a post here. And as soon as we hit this, oh wait, nope. We have to also, because we don't have any JavaScript set up with this file, we have to do it manually in the console. That's what it is. So we do that. On a message, we're saving this is dirty false. That's continually upgrading every second. We hit this. It's true for the next time it sends, and then back to false again. Okay. So what I want to do is when I set up my this event sender, the I'm not sure like what this is called. Like it's not a WebSocket. It's like a server-side event routes, or event source, I guess. I want to. I guess it's a subscription. Can I like what can I send with this? Can I send like data? Or at least potentially store data back to know that it's this one I am sending to. If I cannot, then the answer is like we can't use this. We would have to use WebSockets. So this is where we're gonna discover that truth. Rocket.rs, Rust, Rocket.rs. I keep on forgetting this, just Rocket.rs. Okay, so then I want routing methods. Okay, so requests. Query strings would be good here. Either query strings or headers. Either we could send this stuff in. Weird. So I can actually require that there's a query string in it just for that get. Okay, that's not what I want. I probably want something closer to this so I can see who this is. Okay, so let's try this one. We're gonna do, I guess it's interesting that it's not capitalized there. I guess it's just the name of the type without, okay. So in here in infinite events, I want to do, then we're gonna do this question mark and name. So what is it expecting? Like question mark name equals, and then this thing? You can try. Okay, so it sounds like eventually we'll want to do two things. One for like the room that we're in, that we're all playing in, and one for, oh, probably like combination of all things. Like we need like our name, we need, so let's do it one at a time. We'll do our like an ID. An ID might be good. This is going to be like a player ID, which looks like you need, oh, when you're saying it's a vec of color, so like red, blue, green are both. Oh, color equals blue like that. Oh, it's an enum. Okay, I didn't notice it was an enum. Oh, okay. All right. So let's say player ID, and you're gonna have like an ID, which is gonna be a, I don't know, U32. The other things we notice out of here, where'd it go? Did it go down or up? Query strings, okay. Okay, so we're gonna derive, debug, partial equal. from form field. So then in here, we do this slash and then question mark player ID. I'm guessing that's how that works. Then in here, okay, so function this, we get our game state, and then we should also be able to get this thing, right? So this is going to be the player ID is going to be player ID. Doesn't even show me the error because I guess it doesn't know that it is one, or it like thinks that it is one. Okay, so then let's debug player ID if we get it. Wait, name structs are not supported. Oh, from form, not from form field. Unused parameter. So a get events player ID. Okay. So I need to use that here properly. So like, for example, this, like we have oh, it needs, okay, this needs to be the same thing. So this is gonna be player ID, like that. Okay, got it. You are player ID, like that. Okay, you launched. So if I do this, then I want to do question mark player ID equals like, I don't know, 42. .404 not found. Okay, so it couldn't find this route. Okay, so it gets that. Did I spell this correctly? Yeah, I did. Good morning, Sploosh Kairos. How are you doing today? How's your Tetris bot going? I've been seeing you doing like trying to get to the world records. Have you gotten any? You smashed the world record yesterday. You already held a bunch of them, but the last human record fell yesterday. Well, awesome. Congratulations. You rolled over the score counter twice. That's great. Congratulations. Yeah, so this isn't working. I wonder if like the async functions don't work the same way. And I would be surprised. Routing, async routes. Well, wait a second. Look at that. Oh no, because that's going to be part of this. Oh, okay. So maybe we can just do this. We do infinite routes / player ID, like that, and then that comes in here. So that's gonna be our player ID. What if we do this? Okay, so instead of a question mark, we're gonna do a routes. Instead of this, it's just gonna be 42. Really? Things are going pretty well with me. Trying to figure out like this Rocket Rust web server so that I can make like a multiplayer simulation type experience that you can play games with. But haven't figured this out. Okay, so are you upset with that? Can you not be a... Okay. An illegal string was specified. Oh, wait, it's over here. I wasn't even paying attention that this didn't work. Okay, so what happened? The trait bound player ID from param is not satisfied. Okay, so we want this to be from param. Oh, a derived macro with a similar name exists. Okay. Oh, wait, that's from form? How am I in depth TCP/IP issues? I haven't done TCP/IP in a very long time, unfortunately. I used to have a Cisco networking certification, but that was, oh geez, that was like 2003, 2004. So that was a long time ago. You're struggling with getting your AI talking reliably with your Pi. Yeah, there's a lot of okay, so in video games, oftentimes for networking, especially if you want speed, UDP often is the choice. But with UDP, you run into the problem of missed messages. So like you run into the missed messages problem. But like TCP is gonna get a little bit of a bigger issue. Right, because you can't rewind because it's not your game. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe an RCP can be used, or GRCP. I don't know how fast those would be. Also, something like this, I haven't checked like what the server side events side would be. That this could potentially help too, because like it's mostly your server watching through a camera and then sending out messages. So maybe server send events could help too. Yeah, I don't know what these lags would be. I don't know how to measure them right now. Okay, so we need this from param. From param, but I don't know where that comes from. From param. Where's from form? Where's form? Huh, I don't see it at all in here. Interesting. Let's go find it in the documentation. Okay, so it's a rocket request from param. From param here. Then player ID, we get a from param. So you're not happy. Cannot find from param derive macro. Okay, so that you're not that then. There's another from param. Oh wait, how do I tell it again? That's a trait. That's not the macro. You think it's a router hardware issue? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, you mean just like literally admin and password? Oh yeah, because like the first time you get something and then you set it, you reset it immediately. Yeah, I bet that has showed up in a breach many times. Okay, so do I need to write this myself? Because I don't see the drive macro in here. Unless, because this is a trait. Am I missing something, or is the documentation wrong with this? Let's try also this style. So like not, we won't use you. I don't use you at all. So we're just gonna say player ID is a U32. And then we're gonna debug that. Oh. Yep, kind of important to have working code. Okay, so you're running, and come back over here. Okay, so I hit that and we see, okay, so we get that out. So if I want to use a more complicated type, but I guess that won't matter, right? Because I could even do like 42. We could do like our, let's say we have like our name. So our name would be Brooks. And then we have the code. So let's say that's something like that. And then I don't know if there's anything else we care about. So I want to join that. Okay, so here we have the player ID. So this is gonna be, sure, that could be like the player name maybe. And then we're gonna slash and do room name. So the name is a stir. Then we have the name, and you are a stir as well. Oh, the trait bound for that. So is this why we need to use, in many of the examples it's showing for the strings or the stirs using lifetimes. I wonder if we're gonna have to do the same thing here. Okay, so we have player name and room name. Okay, so it's not satisfied. The trait rocket request from request is not implemented for stir. Oh, that would be helpful. Okay, so we fixed that. Okay, so we're gonna hit this, and okay, we get our player name and we get the room name from this. Okay. Awesome. We have our state. But I sort of have the feeling here that we're not going to be able to know, like this send is a source for that specific one. Yeah, because if we send out, it's just sending to everyone who sent this, right? Yeah. So I think I can send like a hook, right? For this one. Not like in WebSockets, there's usually like a specific socket for a user. And you can choose to send back on that specific WebSocket or not. That's because it's two-way. Yeah, okay. I'm actually interested, like, how are they doing their multi-room chat room? I think I want to go re-look at that example again and sort of like see what they're doing with this. So we have a message for a room. I'm a little bit concerned that they're just sending up everything to everyone. Oh, look at this. Okay. Add message from username to room. If pushed, then actually store the message. If the current room is room, render the message. So what this is telling me is I actually can't do what I have it there. I can't actually send a message and only clients in the game get it. Every client of this web server is going to get it. It's just an unfortunate truth of how this is going to work, how server sent events work. So I think we actually do need to use WebSockets. We either need to use WebSockets or just plain old polling. And polling might be fine. Like for a beginning section. I'm able to get like a good MVP out of polling. We could try to see how, okay, let me mark this as like sad face. If we set up core, yeah, it's like We're gonna need to set up that anyways. Let's pivot to trying to figure out cores. Okay. How are we going to do cores? I'm kind of surprised that when I search in here, I don't see anything about cores. Okay, how about headers? We can just set it ourselves. Okay, so we're gonna want a... Okay, so a responder includes the HTTP status, header, and body. So they have this wrapping responder here. I don't see wrapping responder in this example. Okay, so for this get slash, we're going to return a status custom. Okay, so combine content JSON with status custom. So status custom content JSON, and then what we're giving back. And then what we return is status custom. Oh, okay, so status, I'm a teapot. Right, so that's the status code. Well, okay, so I don't need to like do a status custom. We need to do just different headers. Okay, so then here, okay, so so it sounds like maybe a custom responder is what I need to do. Okay, so my responder. So we have inner header more response ignore. Interesting. I think we played with that a tiny bit at the very beginning. Okay, yeah, so here's our JSON response with data in it. And I think we're using this JSON response when we create, right? Yeah, when we post to create, we're sending this JSON response out. Now, if I want a header, you have header of content type. Oh, but that's pulling in from Rocket. So I want, okay, so there's Rocket HTTP. Okay, so accept content type cookie. What is the CORS? MDN CORS, it's like the accept. Same origin policy. Is that all it is? It's the same origin policy header. Wait, I need cores, headers, server. Oh, access control allow origin. So this is what I want, at least for testing purposes. Specifies an origin. So eventually I'd want the origin to be like wherever my client is from. But I would probably start with this because that's what everybody does when we're testing things out. So this is the header that I want to add in. So it's this access control allow origin. If we come back to here, do we have something like this? So here's content type. I don't see that. If I search for access, here it is. Okay. It's in hyper. Which is a header name. Okay, so do I want you to have header? Access control allow origin. I don't think this is re-exported. It's like pub here, but that doesn't mean... I mean, it might be. It's not a type. Okay. Standard headers. Generate constants for all standard HTTP headers. This includes a static hash code for the fast hash path. But okay, so this happens at compile time. It created this. Okay, it created this. And your header name. So I don't actually know what you are once you created it. Okay. I wish that documentation showed like how to use this. Because like it's not content type. Just do header static. Let's do header static. So the trait bound rocket HTTP header is not satisfied by serialized field. So the serializer doesn't work. So I would need not to have that here, but instead, okay, we just drive responder. And it's something like that. Does this show how my responder is used? I don't think this is gonna work, right? You're gonna yell at me. This isn't gonna. Yeah, okay, so I tried to do JSON response. We're missing field. Okay, so header. So we need header. Header. Nope, not the hyper one. That one. Okay, so header has a name and a value. But also we have new, which takes name and value. Okay. So header, new, name is gonna be this. And value, we're gonna just get star. I mean, I think it's gonna work. Okay. So first of all, does this still work? No, it does not. Okay. So you failed. Okay, so we matched post games. We printed this out. We printed that out. Outcome success, response success, 500 internal error. Okay, headers. Okay, look at this. Access control allow origin, 0. Why did we get a 500 response? Because I did this. Silly enough, if I do 201. I think we have cargo watch, don't we? Cargo watch, run. Or something like cargo watch dash run. Oh, it's -X. Okay, that's what it is. So, cargo watch -X run. There we go. Okay, so keep you there, back here. Okay, there we go. So we got 201 created and this worked. And we have this access allow control origin. So I can pretty sure now create another application somewhere that's gonna listen to this server. What can I do for that? We can maybe open up one of yesterday's. That might work out. Let's go into our to do. I'll play in here. So let's open up an Ubuntu window. And let's install Axios in here. So this is a front end. Okay, so npm install Axios. Axios is my current favorite sender receiver HTTP requester. And I don't like Fetch, the native one with browsers. It's just like, I don't know. I used it for a while and it's not that great. Okay, so in app.view, when we load this up, what I want to do is I want to have a components. Let's do a mounted. Just do a console.log test. Just wanna see this work, and we're gonna do a npm run serve. Oh, I think I'm on the wrong version of npm. nvm use 14. Okay. Serve. So this sort of like front end, but it's got a little server running the front end. This is sitting in the WSL. Dependency. I thought we had it. Did you not keep the install? Because we got this working last night. That's strange. Do I need to do another npm link review? There we go. Okay, so wait. Localhost 8080. That's gonna be fine. So localhost 8080. Here we are with this. Here's our test that we get from this console log. So then I want to import Axios. And then we want to do a GET request. So we're going to do an Axios dot, I guess it's a post in this case. So we're going to do an Axios dot post. First of all, before I do anything, I want to turn off the cores part. So let's set you to be like, oh, is it self is one of the choices, I think? Star origin or null. No, nothing. Okay, so this could be what we're expecting you to have. So this value here, we're gonna say star and we're gonna change this to be blah. Not really a helpful header, but hopeful. Like I'm expecting us to run into a CORS issue here. So when I go to localhost 8000 slash games and how's supposed to work again? It's then okay, URL and then data. So the data is expecting is this data, so a message and an ID. We have a message, which is hello from view, and an ID, which is 4. Then we're going to do a dot then, and we're going to get back whatever our response is. And we're just going to console log that. We might get an error. So if we catch, we're going to get our error, and we're going to console.error the error, just to sort of like try to see what the heck is going on here. Okay, so you're running here. Refresh to you. Okay, so network error. I don't see my post at all. So this, it didn't even go out to get a failure. Okay, and I'm not like filtering anything. I close this off correctly. Okay, this should be fine, right? Yeah, I would think that would work. I shouldn't have to refresh you, but I could just in case. Yeah, it's not even running. So I did something wrong. Okay, fine. Let's go. npmjs.com. Fine, Axios. Okay, so I want to do a post here. Okay, so axios.post to wherever we're going. We pass in what we're going to pass in. Then we get the response back. We console log. Hey, that's like pretty much exactly what I've got. That should be fine. That should be fine. Is it a problem because I accidentally installed Axios with the wrong version? Possibly. It's possible. Let's try in here. So I accidentally used like version 16. So maybe there's like a problem with my Axios. Let's do a rm-rf node modules Axios. And let's go into back to JSON, find Axios, get rid of you. And we're gonna do this again. So we now have 14. So npm install Axios. If I have to use fetch, I'll just use fetch. I just have to remind myself how to use it. It's not simple. Okay. I mean, that looks like the same version, but maybe like, maybe there was like something else going on. So, I probably need to start to link you again. Run you. Still this network error. Oh, I was hoping that we'd get around that. You're not even giving me a good like error here. Like I can tell it's unmounted, but like what happened? Oh, wait, is it that? Here we go. That was exactly it. I didn't give it the right URL. Hello, Zilby. Hi. Okay, so we got this cross origin request blocked. The same origin policy disallows reading this resource. Okay, awesome. Which then gives us this error. Perfect. Oh, you're done? Well, hold on, let me try something. We got a new toy down here for Zilvia. I have no idea if it's gonna be too annoying for us. We'll see. Also, I don't know if my camera can capture it here. Kind of. Sort of captured. Keeps on hitting the leg. Okay. That captures the edge of it. He's right on the other side. You can see his legs. Oh, no, he's in the closet waiting to pounce on it. He might come out. Also, I'm curious, is this loud? Can you hear that? I don't think you can. Okay, perfect. All right, so now we're gonna come back in and we're gonna fix this. Where is it? Name. We're gonna put the access control out origin back into this, let this refresh, come back to here, hit go again. Interesting, it's doing an options for /games. That options would be automatically handled. Do I need to handle options myself? Okay, so that'd be route. Okay, so there's the different methods. So do I need to create this myself? I wonder if I do. So do I need to do options? It's games. I don't need any data then. It'd just be functions, create game options. I don't think we need to pass anything in. We're gonna return with a responder. So I guess we just do a response build. We do a status, header. Okay, we can just do some raw headers in here. And then finalize. Okay. Do I just do a responder? Response. Can you yell me because I'm not doing that? Oh, missing lifetime specifier. Oh, really? And then mismatch types. Maybe you'll figure it out. Possibly. Oh wait, there's this stuff. For responses. Status accepted string. I guess we could just do another responder like we did up here. So we have this JSON response. So what if we do, this is going to be a option response. It's a responser. I'm guessing status 200. I actually don't remember anymore what it's supposed to be. Content type, there's not going to be a content type. There's not going to be any data. It's just going to be this header. Static. Okay, it's header is static. So then now we were doing this JSON. I guess it's gonna be option response. So option response, header new, then do this. The trait bound rocket HTTP header response. Oh, do I have to give it that you're got that? Oh, no, definitely not. The trait responder is not implemented for header. Oh, okay. So you were happy up here, but you're not happy here. Okay, so how do I... Option is a wrapping responder, and option T can only be returned when T implements responder. If the option is summed, oh wait, this is not options. What? So that's... This option is supposed to send this. Wait, option MDN, option HTTP. Okay, request doesn't have body. The respond then contains an allow header that holds the allowed methods. Okay, so we need to probably put an allow header in. And then the access control request headers, okay? Normally options are handled automatically, but I guess in Wait, is there an options macro? There is. Okay. This is attribute macro options. Wait, how do I use it? Oh, wait, no, that's just for this. For like. Yeah, okay. So that's just for this where I can say like, okay, I want this to be options. And then I still have to do it myself, I guess. I was kind of like hoping for something that would like figure this out for me, but I don't have it. Okay, so so this isn't working the way I would want it to, because you're saying move trait bound header, rocket response responder is not satisfied. Responder for this derive. So we derive you, and then we have like getter and header. Is I still need the respond. Still need these headers though. Would I want to use this as like a tuple struct? Like that? Oh, sorry. It's up here. Lumicode, hello. You're just that. You're that. It's going okay. A lot of trouble trying to figure out how to get this working. Okay, semicolon here. The trait bound header is not satisfied. Yeah, so it's like no matter what, I'm trying to figure out like how to do like this header to like allow this in. And I can't figure this out. Um, so we may have to spend more time going through documentation tomorrow to figure out what, how exactly do I do this? Because like we have a responder, we have a response, but how do I do an option? And I guess we could also like Google search it, but like we're gonna get like previous to like 0.5. It's like Rocket, Rust, options. So this is not the same thing. Oh, I get, okay, it is options. This is exactly what we want, but I need to like actually respond with the right thing. And I'm not exactly sure what I need to respond with. Here's a blog from 2 years ago. So this is going to be probably wrong. Oh, but there's a rocket cores. Attach make cores. Okay, so maybe perhaps we can use something like this. We look at rocket. Was it rocket cores? Nice, no README file. I mean, it's being updated. Oh wait, there's a README file here. Okay, greater than 0.4 or equal to. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's an error. But that doesn't mean that it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe you should try Pretzel Rocks instead of Soundtrack. Oh, you're talking about like the Twitch soundtrack? I was using Twitch soundtrack for a while, but then it kept on like bugging out on me. And like not sending to like the correct output sources, and then sometimes sending to the correct output sources. I just gave up on it. So this is something we can take a look at. So we can sort of cores header. So like let's rocket cores create. All right, I'll put that in there. Yeah, it's incredibly finicky, and like I can't guarantee that like I will remember to do that. So yeah, I'm just not using it. Anyways, I have to get off to work. So I think tomorrow morning we're gonna work on this here. So let's go ahead and